Why, you kids? It's me, Barney. I just want you to know that Vietnam is awesome. And I just got a secret. Yeah, I got a secret that Vietnam. Wait, I already said that. That I love you like the Pope. Whoa. Wow, whoa, 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 go, get out of my soul, god damn it, Hello, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Vietnam Oatmeal, where Oatmeal Joey Arnold tries to tell you something incredible about how Vietnam is awesome. Something that you wouldn't even understand. Even if you did, you wouldn't understand it because it just go over your head like that. Just like the background. There's nothing there. Joy. Hey, what about me? Oh. Get out of my video. Excuse me, evil Barney breaks out every once in a while, and today, Oatmeal talks about why Vietnam was awesome. Take it away, Oatmeal. Huh? Why do I have to be in this show? Get me out of this. You have to be in the show, sorry, but we paid a lot of money to get you here, so you better talk about Vietnam! Do you really have to scream? Alright, I'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, you may know me as that weirdo, that freak of nature, running around naked like some actual people that actually do it sometimes. Anyways, just want you to know that, hey, wasn't I supposed to sing a song? Alright, sing a song about why Vietnam is awesome or whatever floats your boat. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3, 3. Mohaba! Vietnam is awesome. It's awesome, it's awesome. Vietnam is awesome. It's awesome, it's awesome. If you're feeling down and your life is crummy, if you run away, you're in luck and honey. You don't have to have a family. You don't have to know anything at all. You can run on over through a little clover. This is a place that you may not forget. This is a place that you won't ever regret. This is a land of milk and honey and girls that make you go. Jai Dewa. Bada boom boo, bada boom boo, babe, bada babe, 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 bada babe, babe, bada boom boo boo. All right, kids, get out of my song. Sorry, that was terrible. That was the coolest thing ever. No, it wasn't. Oh man, I actually ran to Vietnam to get away from terrible people like that, big monsters and other things. And yeah, I was supposed to just sing this song and then show it to you. Do this Facebook group, Vietnam is awesome, because it is. And there's a lot of reasons why. And I really want you to know that when I was in Vietnam for 5 years, teaching English and life lessons and running around and having adventures and getting into big effing problems. A lot of amazing things happen, and the biggest mistake that I made while in Vietnam was just trying too hard to get everybody to think like me, to believe like me, and everything too quickly, too fast. And that has always been my personality. So I would do a lot of crazy things in order to raise awareness of a lot of things that I believe in. But unfortunately, I was trying too hard. That's my confession. It's a lot longer to explain everything that happened, but I want you to know that I'm actually thinking about doing a documentary on what happened to Oatmeal during his 5 years in Vietnam. Thinking it would be really, really exciting, especially if a lot of people wanted to see original Oatmeal. What did he do? What happened the one time with the pagoda? Yeah, I want to know. What happened? What happened? And what happened with the Circle K? Did they really kick him out? Is he a fool? I. Da 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 enjoy. Da 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 enjoy. Da 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 enjoy. Sounds like a video game. 8-bit. Da da dum diminui. Da da chum. Diminui. Get me some. You're full of gooey worms that go all over the place. No one else can get another place. What do you want? Where do you go when I am inside you? Wait a minute. The song doesn't go like. The song doesn't go like that. Stop effing messing up with my freaking lovely best song ever. I'm sorry, man, but I can't help it. Hey. What are you trying to derail the Vietnam Oatmeal show? Get back to work, freakos, losers, whatever you are. All right. Anyways, I just want you to know that Vietnam is awesome, and actually, it is. It's been getting a lot better in the past few years after 2010, and in a lot of ways, things are getting better. People are working hard for the money. I should make a song about that, and I should make a documentary and let people know if anybody wants to know what happened, because there's actually really interesting stories behind all the different rumors and stuff that you might have heard about, but if you haven't, then go F yourself. No, don't mean that. Wait, hold on. Let me think. What else do I want to tell you before I go? Just want you to know that one of the best holidays in the world is Enjoy. Not to be confused with the Chinese New Year. Tet is a beautiful holiday. One of the best dresses in Vietnam is Áo Dài. One of the best foods is bánh mì. And actually, most of the time when I was in Vietnam, I eat gum gà. Wait, how do I say that again? Gà. No, gà. Gum gà. Not to be confused with gum gà, which is fish, and rice. I like rice and chicken. And I was in Vietnam for a lot of reasons, and a lot of things happened, and there's a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of false rumors and accusations and stuff. Hey! I'm not a false accusation, and I'm not talking about you. Anyways, back to my story. A lot of amazing things are happening in the world, and it's good to be a part of it, and that's why I like to ask questions, because that's a fundamental route to education, to getting people interested. That's why I ask people questions like, oh, do Vietnamese have Christmas, for example? And there's a lot of other questions that you can ask, and there's a lot of things you can do to get people engaged, to start a conversation, and icebreaker. It's an incredible thing. I've actually had a nickname at camp, Icebreaker. It's an incredible thing to do to start something. And a conversation is a powerful thing. That's why comedy is a powerful thing too. You can actually educate people through comedy and music in more ways than normal, traditional, boring education. And there are some creative people in Vietnam doing that. And if you find them, you should hug them. Unless if that's not PC. What do they call that again? If that is not your thing, then you probably shouldn't do it. Anyways, if you don't know me, then that's too bad. But anyways, I just want you to know that oatmeal is a symbol. I call myself oatmeal, but it's symbolic of a foundation in life. You need to have a foundation in life. And when I was in Vietnam, I would try to help people think about trying to find eternal principles to how you do your life, and trying to use some philosophy that has been passed on from generation to generations that has helped a lot of people. I've learned a lot from people like Stefan Molyneux and other people, and they use philosophy to help them figure out what is what in the world and how to make decisions in all kinds of things in their lives, especially relationships. And a lot of times people make the mistakes that they do because of something that happened a long time ago. That's why I like to go over a lot of things that happened in my life. That's why I'm writing about my life, my biography on steamit.com. And other Vietnamese are people too, and they're making some money on that website, and they're writing about stuff and sharing pictures, blogging, videos, and stuff. And it's really interesting to see what's happening in Vietnam. People working hard, and even though there's still some bad things happening, but a lot of good things are happening at the same time, and it's good to talk about that. And that's why there's this group right here, Vietnam is Awesome, VIA, and a lot of other stuff. And there's also the other group too, another side of Vietnam. Hey. And a lot of other things are happening at the same time, and it's kind of hard to keep track of everything that's happening all the time in the world and everything. But it's good to keep your family first. That's why what you see in the background is something that you may not know about. Infowars.com. And I'm not here to talk about that. And at the same time, I actually am. But I'm actually mostly here to talk about Vietnam and everything and nothing, and that's what life is, everything and nothing all at the same time. And that's the one thing that they talk about and other people talk about. They talk about family first, and that's one of the things that I liked about Vietnam. That's why I'm talking about this. And I was trying to sing a song and use a little bit of comedy, and it is actually funny to me, so that's good enough for me. So I'm gonna post this and share this because it's a little bit funny to me. Unfortunately, if I have a bad taste of humor, and if I'm a terrible singer, then I better go F myself and F myself out of here too, and then F myself, kill myself or something. Maybe not, but I notice every time I do the evil Barney, I look like a Furby because I'm blinking my eyes, not to be confused with my dead guinea pig that I accidentally killed when I rolled over her. Killed somebody, killed a girl. No, not a girl. It was guinea pig. And killed all my mice. They were kind of like bats with no wings. Then I put them up in my tree when I was about 12 or 13 in Oregon or something. That's too bad. But you live and you learn, and you let people know. And there's a lot of things I wanna tell you, and even things I've already told you, I wanna tell you again. But life is an incredible thing that you can be a part of, and you can have a lot of fun with it. If you're not having fun already, that's too bad. That's too bad. But anyways, this video might be a little bit crazy and a little bit hard to understand for some people. Go ahead, punk, make my day. And that's too bad. But life is full of misunderstandings. But there's hope and there's redemption. If people can misunderstand me, they can misunderstand anybody and everybody. And actually, people do. And once you get to that realization that the best perfect person in the world can be misunderstood, then who are you to that person or to that thing? And that's one of the things that I've been getting to since about 2016. I started noticing that because I saw some people, and I believe in these people, and I know what they're doing. I know what they've been doing for many decades, years and years. They've been doing these things, and then these other people over there, they're like, no, that's not happening. But it's happening, and I'm like, oh man, they're lying about them. So I guess maybe there's hope for me too, because obviously they're lying about me too. But anyways, that's life, and you can run away, but sometimes you have to go back. Sometimes people travel for a lot of good reasons. There's a lot of good reasons to travel. There's some kind of bad reasons to travel. So you may go to Vietnam and you're traveling, and that's good. It's good to be there and everything and to help them, or then they help you and eat and travel and experience and share your culture with them, and they share their culture with them, and all of that jazz, all of that stuff, all that pudding, all that oatmeal. Merry Christmas. I hate kids. Whoa. But at the same time, it can be bad if you're running away. And so sometimes you gotta confront your oatmeal, confront your evil Barney inside you. I kind of forget that he's there. And that's one of the things that I'm working on. Letting people know what happened in my life, because when you know what happened in my life or your life, like you can learn from history, personal history. You can learn from personal history. You can learn from world history, and either you do or you don't. If you don't, you may repeat a lot of things that happens in history and a lot of different countries, and that's why I love philosophy, because it focuses on the spirit, the heart, the mind in your decision making, and it's better to have that kind of life. And I believe in freedom. That means you decide whatever you want to do, you do. But I recommend that you do it from your brain before you do something. Otherwise, you're gonna go insane.